Welcome to the first topic of this term called Basic Ecological Concepts. Hi SS1. Let's define the term ecology. Ecology is the study of the relationship between organisms and their external environment. It involves the measurement of factors affecting the environment and the distribution of the organisms in that particular environment. So, ecology has to do with the study. Take note that ecology is a branch of biology. So it has to do with the relationship between organisms and the external environment. How living components of the environment relate with the non-living components of the environment. How they both affect the environment, as in how the living components and the non-living components affect each other and how they together will affect their environment. And not just that, it involves the measurement of these biotic and abiotic factors affecting the environment and the distribution of the organisms. So we're also looking at the distribution of the organisms in that particular environment. So basic ecological concepts entails studying the relationships as well as the measurement and the distribution of organisms within the environment. Terms in ecology. The basic terms in ecology will include ecosystem. Let's start with that. That's number 7. Ecosystem, all right? What do we mean by ecosystem? This is ecological system. So ecosystem is ecological system for short. Now by ecosystem, we mean the interaction going on between the living and the non-living components of the environment. The interrelationship between the living components and the non-living components of the environment. And in this interaction, heat is generated, okay? And this and the useful energy is also produced, and this energy will be used as well as recirculated. All right? Okay, so that is ecosystem. It is a system of interaction between the living and the non-living components of the environment. Now, what about environment? What do we mean by that? Now, environment is the surroundings of an organism. So an environment can be internal or external. If the surrounding is the surrounding within the organism, then it is internal environment. If it is the environment surrounding outside of the organism, okay, that is external environment. And then the biosphere is the part of the earth that supports life, soil, air, and water. So wherever you find life in this earth is a biosphere. Types of biospheres will include the water, air, soil. These are all components of the biosphere, all right? You could find fishes in the water, you could find birds in the air, you could find earthworms, okay, and other land and creeping animals in the soil. So wherever you find life in the earth is biosphere. Then we have habitat. This is a particular place where living organisms live. Okay, so the niche is the role an organism plays, particularly in the course of interacting with one another. So niche can include providing food in the ecosystem, defense, even reproduction. The roles they play, okay, particularly in the course of interacting with one another in that ecosystem is the niche of that organism. So an organism can, for example, the niche of the green plant is photosynthesis. Okay? So the termite caste, you see that they have different functions. Some are reproductives, some are for defense, the soldiers, you know. So the different roles an organism will play in its habitat is the niche of that organism in its habitat. Then the population is total number of organisms of the same species living together in a given habitat at a given time. So you could have a population of tilapia fish, okay, specifically maybe the Nile tilapia. This is the particular species. So if you find them living together in a particular place at a particular time, that is the population. That is the population. Okay. You could also find them in terms of trees, organisms of trees of the same kinds or species growing in the same area at that particular time. That is the population. But when you talk about community, this one is organisms of different kinds or different species living together in that particular environment at that particular time. So they could be different species, maybe plant species, lizard species, earthworm species, even the sharks in the sea, the different kinds of organisms, living together in that area. Okay, even within the water, there are different kinds inside the water. Different species. You could see your crustaceans, you could see your whale types, you could see your seals, okay, you could see your turtles. They are all living inside the water, but they are of different kinds of species. So that is a community. Now, what about lithosphere? This is the earth crust, and the hydrosphere is the water body. Okay, all water bodies constitute the hydrosphere. They could include the oceans, the lakes, the seas, the rivers, the streams. And then the atmosphere is the envelope of gases surrounding the earth. Different gases make up the atmosphere. Gases such as CO2, such as oxygen, nitrogen gas, water vapor, inert gases, they make up the atmosphere, and they are vital for survival. All right, so let's stop here for today. We'll continue the next topic in our next class. Thanks for watching, and I hope you jotted a lot. I hope you jotted a lot and you are studying. All right, take care and God bless you. Bye.